What's going on, my tiddly bitch? It's your the caveman here, and I am not a 1/18th guy, but JoyToy has been blowing up lately. Well, more recently than ever before. And let's just hear. Yeah, bud. Boom! I popped my cherry on the 1/18th scale. So Ice Sword, these guys sold out pretty quick. The whole freaking they just looked badass. I remember seeing them, and they were. You know, like, I thought they were like 1/12 scale. I'm always looking for other things, cool shit to look at and be like, yeah, oh, that looks actually pretty damn badass. But then I get deterred because it's 1/18. So I'm like, oh, that shit it's tiny, right? They look awesome, you know, and like nothing but good things about that Ninja Turtle line they've been doing and everything. So jump onto an action station and check them out. Holy crap, guys. These are amazing. Like, I am kind of blown away. They're a little pricey, but the details, the articulation, everything. Yeah, I mean, they are small. They're definitely small. But you know what? With me, it's like, I picked this guy up because he could pass for like a robot. So I was like, you know what? If they're small, I will just buy these guys because most of them look like little robots, and I could just have like an army full of little robots, and I'm totally fine with that. These things are like, all right, let's get into it. Let me stop babbling. So we'll do accessories first.
Thank you.
He came with a couple of guns, or a few guns. Really, really nice on the details. Look at the details on this. This is
wow.
Like, this is better than like more than pretty much all of like the 1/12 scale stuff, unless like you're paying money for it. Like, you got the red there, you got the silver, you got some like there looks like this battle damage on it from like use or wear on it. Like, that is really good. This gun is really cool too. This like kind of future shotgun type thing. Again, red, silver. There's some like dry brush on there and stuff too. Like, there's wear on these weapons, like they've been used. You could see it even on the camera. Like, that is really, really nice. The sword, same thing on here. It's got like this kind of metallic kind of almost look at that. Do you see? Like, look at this, man. Like, that looks so good. The details are just so damn good. It looks like it's different types of metal. It's got a shield with you know, like I'm a big Spartan guy, so I had to get the Spartan looking dude. And he's got Spartan logo on here. Yeah, see, there's like some weathering on it and stuff too. Like, it looks so good. The back is really nice too, because it just slides in here and then kind of like clips on there. But that's a nice little piece too. And of course, we got this cool Spartan helmet.
Spartans!
It's red visor and mohawk type going on here. Or, like I said, Spartan look, weathered and everything. Like, it looks really good, and it goes on very easily. He also has another pistol, so it clipped in pretty easily too. This little piece right here was very kind of give, so it wasn't that hard to get in there, and it looks good. Like, it looks good as that piece right there. Boom! 4 sets of hands, but this kind of messed me up here, because as much as I am enjoying this experience, and this is a badass figure, I'll get back to articulation after this real quick. The hands do come on and off very easily. But there's a peg rather, in the wrist that plugs into the forearm. Now, the extra hands don't have, there's no peg on that wrist to plug into the forearm. So how the hell do you even use the extra hands? Like, that just doesn't make any sense to me unless you can like pull this out, but it's so small. Like, yeah, I don't want to, you know what? I'm okay with having the hands that he came with, but that doesn't make any sense to me as to why they would give you hands that don't have the pegs on the back to plug into the forearms. Anyway, you get the you get the 4 extra hands. You know, you get some fists and some other grippy hands, but they're kind of useless unless there is there's got to be a way to do it. I don't know why they would include that if there's no way of swapping them out. So, all right, guys, I was fiddling around with the hands again, and these gauntlet pieces come off, which would make it easier to get this shield piece to go on. And when I tried to do that, you could see this piece is gone because it broke right off. Like, you could see it kind of broke off. It's not meant to do that. You could see some of the white paint on there. So, and stuff is so small, it's like tedious to kind of, you might have to glue it back on. I mean, it looks like I can get it back on there if I crazy glue it, but then actually moving it in and out and trying to actually have him utilize this cool shield piece is a pain in the ass. Like I said, I still don't know what's going on with these hands. Like, the hands just make no sense as to why the swappable hands don't have the pegs in the wrist that go into the forearm. But honestly, like, I still really like it. It's just kind of a bummer and a letdown, and especially for like a price like that, it's just, yeah, it's still really badass, and I do really like it. Just there are some things here that could definitely use a little improvement, regardless of how awesome the piece is in many other ways. All right, so I guess we'll jump right into articulation and some more details here. Like, you could see him wobbling around in there because that's an overlay piece. This whole armor, I don't know if it comes off, but you could probably get it off, but you could see him wobbling around in there. The head sculpt is pretty good for 1/18th. I mean, that's 1/18th, guys. That's tiny, and that's better than half 1/12 stuff. Same thing with the armor and all that. Like, the details on this are crazy. I don't know how they can get the amount of details on smaller stuff and kind of like slack on like bigger stuff. He stands. He's got peg holes in the bottom too if you want him to stand. But QC on him is good. Like, he does stand very easily. The articulation on him is really nice. It flows. It feels good in hand. Like, he's got a swivel at the elbow, single jointed elbows. Yeah, single jointed elbows. Wrist swivel. I think is there a hinge there? No, there's no hinge. The arm goes all the way around. There is a hinge there. His head, really good. Like, he's got like neck mobility. So there's definitely neck and swivel on the head. So the head does go all the way around. Does he have any other than that? No, it just swivels all the way around, but there's a lot of neck mobility. So that arm's the same. There is like an ab crunchy thing going on, so do get some range there at like both parts. I think there's a diaphragm and there's a swivel at the waist, and splits about that much. Does have a thigh swivel. Goes back about that far. Goes forward. He's got armor on, so that's not too bad. He has double knees for a tiny figure too. These are really nice. These flow. These are probably the best double knees I think I've experienced in a long time. Like, they go very, very smoothly. And he's got an up and down on the foot. Maybe a little rocker in there. I don't know. Looks like it'll pop off though. But damn good, dude. Damn good for the size. Like, and the helmet goes on very easily, which this is like the money right here. That it looks cool as shit. Like, and yeah, no, he looks really badass. The back piece is cool too. Like, he's got like a jetpack back here. It would have been cool if he came with some effects to kind of like make it look like he's like kind of blasting off. But everything on this is so good. The details are incredible. I don't know how they could do that. Like, I know I'm harping on that a little bit, but I don't know how they could pack so much details into smaller stuff than and it looks really good. Like, if you had this amount of detail on a 1/12th, like, I could see why the price is on these. Like the price of them ranges from like $30 and up, because they are totally freaking worth it. All right, let's jump over to some comparisons, because then we'll see size, scale, and everything. Not that it matters, because I'm loving this. Like this is this guy is badass. So here's a little badass Spartan Ice Sword First Legion badass little Spartan dude with a badass Spartan on the left from Mythic Legions, Romulus, and of course the most badass of all badasses in the Spartan universe, Kratos from God of War from the NECA line. And here's a little badass Spartan guy with R2-D2 from Black Series and Mega Man X from 3-0. And finally, here's a little badass Spartan guy with standard size Marvel Legend, Captain America, and Rue from Jake Pacific, the Streets of Rage Sega Genesis line they got going on. So all in all, it's badass. I love it. And you know when there's negative things about something, when you like something that much, like you kind of get over the little gripes you have. Well, the little gripes that I have are just I don't get the hands. Like why the there's no pegs on them to swap the hands out. I was a little bummed out that the shield did break. Price wise, it is a little expensive for what you're getting. Detail wise, accessories, everything else, articulation, everything is damn good on these guys. Like I can not stress that enough. It looks so good. They do run small. They 1/18 scale. I think I did find another line. I'm gonna cherry pick my little robot army that I'm gonna have going on now. Which hey, they take up less space too. So I'm totally happy with that. I could sprinkle them across the collection. Have little robot guys popping up here and there. And he's a badass little Spartan guy. So I do like it a lot. I think I got him on sale as well. Because like I said, the price does run a bit high. But they are awesome. I don't think I'm going to get into the Ninja Turtle line. But these guys are cool for what I want to do with them. And that's build out a little robot army. So yeah, I suggest at least popping your cherry on them. Because they are cool. They will make you happy. So, I mean, you guys know me. I'm always on the lookout for cool stuff to bring to you. I always call it how I sees it. And I will catch you guys next time in the cave.